One of the great things about a meeting is you see the pendulum swing. So we go from one extreme to the next. When you see other people do it, the same thing you've done, you're better able to laugh and see that this is a normal part of human development, human existence, response to trauma, PTSD. Um, but more specifically, that in a fundamental way, our love for our fellow man is disordered. It's disordered. And we have to work to order it appropriately. We have to work at loving people in a balanced and healthy way. We have to work at holding on to a healthy perspective. Did I say the word work enough? It's work. It's hard work. It's building good habits. At some point in time, things get easier because you've built a foundation, you've constructed a foundation, but you have to put in the effort. Is the effort put in when you feel like it? No, the effort is put in daily. Have to learn to live an ordered and disciplined life. Doesn't mean your life isn't completely spontaneous either. There's a lot of spontaneity in responding to the directions of a higher power. But what do? Do you pick up the phone and respond when you feel like? No, you do it all the time, all day long. Here we go, July 12th. Tradition 5 talks about encouraging and understanding our addictive relatives. This puzzled me at first. After all, doesn't Al-Anon teach us to focus on ourselves? It seemed to be a contradiction. Maybe the reason for my confusion is that I tended to think in extremes. Either I focused on myself and separated myself completely from the lives of others, or I wrapped myself around those others until I lost myself. Al-Anon helps me to come back to center. I can focus on myself and still be a loving and caring person. I have compassion for loved ones who suffer from the disease of addiction or its effects without losing my sense of self. Encouraging and being kind to others is one way of being good to myself. And I don't have to sacrifice myself in the process. Today's reminder, I am learning how to have a saner and more loving relationships. Today, I will offer support for those I love and still take care of myself. Here's the quote. If you would be loved, love, and be lovable. End quote. Benjamin Franklin. When people are unlovable, so the addict is so caught up in something and there's just they can't respond in appropriate ways. There's just a lot of very difficult things there. It is good to think of them as crippled in some fundamental ways, like, and that your expectations can't be met. They just can't. It's just not a thing. It's not even an option. And for you to be, demanding of them what they are completely unable to do is irrational and detrimental to your sense of self-worth and to your own sanity. So it can be confusing when we say, oh yeah, focus on yourself. Yeah, focus on you, stay in your lane. If you're a mom, be a mom. If you're a dad, be a dad. If you're a sibling, be a sibling. If you're a spouse, be a spouse. Don't try to be a mother, lover, savior, everything to other people. Focus on you, focus on what is your responsibility. Get that whole sense cleared up. Who are you in relationship to the addict? Who are you? Figure that one out. But at the same time, have some real sensitivity and compassion for that individual, for the manner in which they're suffering. Tricky. It's part of being a grown-up. When we're kids, we can label people and compartmentalize things, you can absolutely hate your English teacher, when you're 15 and a freshman and you're a math geek, you can think that person terrible things about that person. But when you get a little older, you know, uh, your perspective should broaden and your opinion about that person should change it with maturity. If maturity comes in, I don't know. See a lot of pretty childish people here these days. So this sounds challenging. It sounds impossible for some people to hold two things that seem apparently conflicting in their minds at the same time. Your needs and the needs of someone who's an addict, your wants and expectations, and then the abilities of someone who's truly sick. But that's what we're, as human beings, called to do. And in some sense, it is impossible. I think you need a higher power to do it, um, with some grace and beauty. But the encouragement of the wisdom of the group and people in that group that love you and support you will do the trick as well. Blessings on your day.